So now for an important summary. So we're going through the pelvic tilts there to target the flexion at the lumbosacral junction. So I'm just doing this in 2 or 3 reps, allowing him back to neutral in between times to give him that little rest. So this is my second rep. So he engages those abdominal muscles and really puts some good flexion through the lumbosacral. So L6 to S1. So there on the video, I'm just doing my final rep of flexion. So we're getting the flexion through that joint, but we're also engaging the abdominals. So it's also a good core activation. And then along with the traction in of the spine. So again, a good core activation, a really good stretch. So we are doing the tail pull, just maintaining the correct angle, the same angle as the sacrum, and it's just a gentle stretch. So it's really beneficial, targeting through those deeper postural muscles, things that we can't actually get to with the superficial massage strokes alone. So things like this isometric contraction, the great tail stretch, has so many benefits, and it's wonderful to either end end a treatment with, or towards the end when you're doing different mobilizations, as a good relaxation, a closing tool. And then the rotations, these are brilliant as long as they remain small and controlled. Keep them gentle, so nothing forceful. What we don't want to do is risk straining those delicate ligaments around the sacrum or the tail. So please be extra cautious if you are teaching these things to your client, or they do actually mention that they are doing tail rotations or something themselves. Then teach them, educate, help, show them, explain about the delicate ligaments around the sacrum and the tail, explain about, you know, doing more harm than good, and just help and work with them for these aftercare things. And then summarizing just here, you can see me stretching the fascia underneath the tail, so the ventral fascia portion, just popping the tail into a bit of a question mark shape and then swapping hands, creating an arch so that I can get a really good myofascial stretch of the fascia along the top of the tail, so the dorsal aspect. So everything's gentle, everything's rhythmical, everything is relaxed. I'll just repeat this video again so you can see me myofascial stretch underneath the tail. So by putting it in this shape of this question mark shape, it puts a stretch, a really good stretch through that fascia. What you can't, again, you can't really get to it any other way. And then just by relaxing it and then popping it in another angle with my hand underneath to get the fascia along the top of the tail. So they're just brilliant ways, a relaxing way to end a good treatment.